You're spending lots of hours studying English every day, every week, every month. But is it important that you keep everything always here and not here? I am Bahar, and in this video I'm going to tell you why you should stop being shy and nervous if you want to learn a new language. So let's cut to the chase and get into it. Let me be honest with you. You are wasting your time just memorizing. The real magic happens when you start using what you have learned. Let's say that you're planning every day to study that new language, but when it comes to speak in that language, you would say, no, I am not so good at that language, so I'm not gonna speak right now. Let me get better, and after that, we can talk about it. If you stay silent, all that hard work just stays in your head. That's it. They won't get out of your head, and you're just thinking about them, and after a while, you might forget them. You have to let it out. When you use that language in real life situations, you can understand and remember these words better. It's like playing a sport. You will get better by playing and practicing, not just reading the rule book. You can only read the rule book once, but after that, you have to keep playing and practicing until you master in that sport. The more you practice and speak, the more comfortable and confident you will become. So don't be afraid to speak up and put your knowledge into action. Being shy keeps you isolated. If you're afraid to strike up a conversation with someone, you end up being alone practicing this language. You cannot find any English learning partners. You will miss out on finding some English language partners to help you to improve and practice in learning this language. So by doing this, you can not only review the words and the phrases you have learned, but also you can learn some of the new phrases and some of the new structures that they say. You can ask them, can you say that again? I didn't understand what you said. Oh, that's a new word, that's a new phrase. I will remember that, and for the next time, I will say that while I'm speaking. You can not only find lots of opportunities, you can also feel brave and build your confidence to strike up a conversation next time. You would say, I did it. I find a new English language partner, so the next time I will find another one. And all of us can talk together and learn lots of things. Another reason that you have to stop being shy and nervous when you want to learn a second language is that it stops you from being confident and brave. I have seen lots of students that they are learning and they are studying so hard to learn that language. They know lots of vocabulary and grammatical structures, but when I start talking to them, they would say, no, I can't speak right now. I'm not so good at this, or they would use some short answers when they want to speak in that language. What's the reason? The reason why they cannot do this is that they are shy and they haven't practiced speaking before. So you have to be brave enough, you have to be confident enough to start this, to face your fears and start speaking in English or in any language that you are studying. Think about it. When you face your fears and speak in another language, you are proving to yourself that you can handle and you can manage this difficult situation and you can face your fears easily. You're actually making a confident character for yourself. This is so helpful when you want to find a new friend, when you are at a job interview, or when you want to just talk to someone that you have met for the first time. Another thing that you can achieve when you start speaking in that language is that you can identify your weakness. It's like you are taking a quiz every time you're having a conversation with someone. You can find some topics that you are learning about at home. So after that, when you're having a conversation with someone, you can start talking about that topic and using some vocabulary, new phrases, collocations about that topic, and you can test yourself. You can see how many of those words are in your mind, so you can use them. You can not only find your weaknesses yourself, but also you can do it from their feedback. Like sometimes your partner that you are talking to, they would say, I think you had a mistake. Let me correct you. the correct sentence is. So you can not only find your weaknesses by yourself, but also by your partner. You can ask them if I mispronounced any words or if I had any mistakes in my sentences, just tell me quickly. This kind of feedback is so valuable because this is the exact mistake that you should work on when you are speaking in your real life situation. And finally, to learn more about that language. You know, I have experienced this a lot. I am talking to someone in English and they say something new. I would say, oh, I didn't know that phrase. I will look it up after that conversation and I will find new phrases so I can learn more about that language. I think it's so fun that you can get lots of information about that language in less than 5 or 10 minutes. You won't learn those information when you're studying or when you're at a class. But when you're talking to someone, you can listen to their experiences. You can get something from them that you cannot find them in the books or at the classes. And the last thing that I want to tell you guys is that you won't know which phrase and expression you need to learn until you start using them. So that was some of the reasons that you have to stop being shy and nervous. You have to step out of your comfort zone if you want to learn and if you want to grow. I have had a great video about it. I will put the link here. You can check it out after this video. So that was it for today's video. We just talked about some reasons why you shouldn't be shy when you want to speak and learn a new language. That's it. If this video was useful for you, don't forget to subscribe to my channel right now and like this video to support me and to let the YouTube algorithm know that you have enjoyed this content. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye. Have a nice day.